welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl Winn, and you are watching Cooking with Winn. Into this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make red oil pepper soup. So for my pepper soup today, I'm gonna be using the meat and the fish that's in here. You don't have to use exactly what I'm using. This is just what I prefer. You can go ahead and use whatever meat or fish you prefer. In here, I have fresh microfish, chicken feet, oxtail, dry boning with some dry boiled fish. And I'm gonna be using garden eggs. I'll be adding garden eggs to my pepper soup. You don't have to add this if you don't want to. And this is really hard to find, so if you cannot find it, don't bother yourself. You can always make your pepper soup without this. And I'll be using 2 onions, habanero pepper, red palm oil, and for my seasoning today, I'll be using the seasoned salt, 2 feta cube, chicken flavor bouillon, black pepper with some salt. So guys, these are the ingredients I'm gonna be using to make my red oil pepper soup today. If you want to learn how to make this meal, stay tuned and keep watching. So I went ahead and cleaned my meat and I have it in a pot here. Once you have your meat in a pot, the next thing is to go ahead and blend your onions and your pepper together. So what I will do, I have 2 onions. I'm gonna slice 1 onion into the pot, and then the other onions I'll be blending it with my pepper. So once you have your peppers and your onion blend, you can go ahead and just pour it over your meat like this. You can go ahead and add your remaining onions over your pot. And the next thing is to get your garden eggs or your better ready. So wash, slice, and add into your pot. You don't need a lot of garden egg, you just need a little bit. So once you're done washing it, you just want to cut it like this. So once you have it all sliced like this, go ahead and add it to your pot like this. The next thing is to go ahead and season. I'll be adding my feta cube. You can either drop it into the pot like this, or you can just break it apart. And now add some black pepper. I add a little bit of chicken flavor bouillon, like this much. I add some seasoned salt, like this much. And a little bit of salt, this much of salt. I don't want to add too much seasoning. It's always good to add less seasoning in the beginning, and then later on into the cooking process, if you taste the soup and you realize that it's not seasoned, you can always add more. So in here, as you can see, I have my meat, my seasoning, my peppers, and my onions, along with my garden eggs. The next thing is to go ahead and add your oil. So we're not going to be adding the liquid to the pot right now. We're going to add the oil, take it to the stove and cook it. Basically steam it for about 20 to 25 minutes. And then once the minute is up, you can add your water. I have my red palm oil. You can find this red palm oil in the African food market. So you just want to pour your oil on top of your pot like this. If you don't like a lot of oil, do not add too much. Everything you cook is all based on your preference, like the meat, the seasoning, and the oil. You can add it according to your preference. You don't have to add a lot. So once you have your oil in your pot like this, you can take this to the stove and cook it for 20 to 25 minutes. Once the 20-25 minutes is up, I'm gonna show you guys the next step. It's time to check on the soup. So now it's time to add your water. I'll be adding 8 cups of water. The reason why I'm adding a lot of water, because water is what makes the soup, because it's called pepper soup. So you want to add enough water on your soup so you can have enough soup, okay? And once you add your water, just stir it. I added the first 8 cups. Now I'm adding 4.5 cups of water. This much water is enough. So once you add your water, you want to go ahead and taste the soup to make sure it's seasoned. If it's not, go ahead and add seasoning to it. If it has enough seasoning, just let it cook. You want to let it cook till the water reduces a little bit. Once the water reduces, then your soup gonna be ready. I'm gonna just let this cook for about 30 to 45 minutes, and once it's ready, I'll show you guys the final product. So guys, this is the soup. I've been cooking for about 25 minutes now. We almost there, but I just needed water to reduce a little more. So guys, this is the red white pepper soup. Once it's done, this is how it's gonna look. At this point, you can go ahead and enjoy a delicious meal. You can have this with white rice, or you can have it with papa rice, or you can try it with any greens. It's up to you. I like to have mine with the white jasmine rice mixed with okra. I blended okra, by the way. So yes guys, this is the pepper soup. I went ahead and I plated it with rice. So let me show you guys the pepper soup and the rice, and also how you can eat it. This is the pepper soup with the rice. This is the jasmine rice. I cooked the jasmine rice and I cooked the okra, blend the okra and mix it with the rice. This is the best rice I would recommend eating with your pepper soup. So you can see. You want to take the soup like this, add it to the rice, stir it, and there. So yes guys, this is my red white pepper soup. This brings us to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, watch my other videos, like and share with your friends and family, and leave me a comment if you have any question or concern. I appreciate you guys for staying tuned, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.